The case of 6-year-old Timothy Pittson remains one of the most haunting and perplexing missing person cases in recent American history. It's a story that begins with a mother's love and spirals into a mystery that has baffled investigators for over a decade. On a seemingly ordinary day in May 2011, Amy Pittson arrived at her son Timothy's school in Aurora, Illinois. She explained there was a sudden family emergency and she needed to take him immediately. Though school staff noted she seemed unusually tense, they released Timothy into her care. What followed was not a response to an emergency, but the start of a mysterious journey. Surveillance footage and witness accounts show that Amy took Timothy on a whirlwind trip. They visited a zoo, splashed at a water park, and checked into various hotels. To young Timothy, it likely felt like a thrilling, spontaneous vacation with his mom. However, beneath the surface of this adventure, things were deeply wrong. Amy was actively avoiding contact with her husband, Jim, and the rest of the family. She would make brief, cheerful calls to assure them she and Timothy were fine, but she never let Timothy speak to anyone. This refusal raised the first red flags for a family growing increasingly anxious. The trip ended as mysteriously as it began. Days later, Amy's car was found abandoned in a remote forest preserve in another state. Inside, investigators discovered a note. Its contents were both chilling and cryptic. Amy stated that she was taking her own life, but she claimed Timothy was alive and safe, left in the care of good people who would protect him. Shortly after, Amy's body was discovered nearby. Timothy was gone. The investigation that followed was massive. Law enforcement launched a nationwide manhunt, scouring the areas where Amy and Timothy were last seen. They tracked credit card receipts, analyzed hotel security footage, and followed countless tips. The public was captivated. Timothy's face was everywhere on news broadcasts and missing posters. His father, Jim, became a public figure of resilience and hope, steadfastly clinging to the belief that his son was still alive somewhere. As Amy's note had suggested, the case took a devastating turn years later when a young man came forward claiming to be Timothy. For a fleeting moment, it seemed the mystery was solved. However, DNA testing conclusively proved the individual was an imposter, dealing a crushing blow to the family and the public following the case. To this day, the disappearance of Timothy Pittson is an open investigation. Theories abound. Some believe Amy had an accomplice. Others speculate the note was a final act of misdirection. With no body and no conclusive evidence, the central question remains: did Amy Pittson ensure her son's safety with a secret guardian? Or is the tragic truth something else entirely?
This case leaves us with two terrifying possibilities. Theory 1, Timothy is alive, living a life built on a secret he may not even know. Theory 2, the truth is far more tragic than anyone wants to believe. Which theory do you lean toward? Let me know by commenting alive or tragedy below. For more mysteries that will leave you questioning everything, subscribe to the channel.